everybody. How's everybody doing today? Woke up this morning and actually felt like spring, which is fascinating. It hasn't been spring in a minute. Hey, I want to talk to everybody today about an idea that I had from watching a YouTube video the other day. Actually, it was a long time ago, and I wrote this idea down. And I can't remember the bulk of it, but the source, the core question remains. And the question is basically, it boils down to the idea of the video is it was complimenting Ellen DeGeneres on being such a I may be stuck here for a minute. I don't think this guy wants to get in the left lane. Oh, there he goes. Okay, never mind. Just a positive, uplifting person in general. And said that she's funny and friendly and likable for a variety of reasons. She doesn't make fun of other people. She always lifts people up. But she's also very funny. So we're outlining the three different types of jokes that she will use to draw people near her and make the people around her feel very good, which is something I'm always trying to do. You notice there's some people in the office who are really good at the sarcastic, always putting people down, but always, oh, come on, I'm teasing kind of way. That good-natured ribbing is what I always called it. It was outlining, a lot of people, that's what they do. So this video was outlining how Ellen completely avoids that, and yet still is extraordinarily popular and quite humorous. So the one joke that she uses consistently is to over-exaggerate people's positive traits. And I'm wondering, I'm not saying that this is necessarily bad, but that the question I had was, is this really always going to be well received? I guess nothing's always going to be well received. So basically the premise of the video is that there's three types of jokes that you can use, that she uses, to make people laugh and feel good about themselves, so that the butt of the joke is never somebody else. The first is, of course, to put yourself down and make yourself the butt of the joke. The second is you can make fun of somebody if it's something that is absolutely human, universal. Somebody's made, the example they used is somebody was sick, and as soon as she shook their hand, she wiped her hands off with hand sanitizer as soon as she found out that they were sick. Everybody gets sick, so you can't take offense to that. But then the third one is to over-exaggerate somebody's positive qualities. So, for example, I like to run. Somebody could say to me, well, shoot, dude, why did you even drive? You could have ran to Florida. If I were to say, we decided not to fly to Florida, we're going to go ahead and drive, save a little bit of money, and that way we got our car down there for more convenience. Somebody were to say to me, well, shoot, why did you bother even driving? You could have just run to Florida. I'm wondering, though, is that really all that safe? But I guess none of them are really all that safe. You make fun of somebody for being sick, they could be, oh, I'm very sensitive about that. So you're never going to get everybody. So I guess that's my point. But I'm thinking that there could be a time where you make fun of somebody who has got a positive trait, and maybe they worked really hard at it. Maybe they're very sensitive about it. But I guess the basic idea, though, is to just, it's an 80-20 rule, isn't it? There could be a group of people who, all right, how to get around that bus. A group of people who, there's another bus up there. Jeez Louise. Buses are good. I like public transportation. It's just, sometimes you have to concentrate to get around a bus while it's stopping. Totally normal. Then you get around a bus and there's another bus right in front of you. Fortunately, that bus right in front of me is not stopping at these bus stops. So if he can just go another mile without anybody ringing the bell. Or Seinfeld. He kept making all the stops while people kept ringing the bell. Anyway, that was his aside. Be like Ellen. I guess it's an 80-20 rule, because you could have 20% of the people who are going to be not like your joke regardless. At that point, now we're really going for an 80-20 rule, because 80% of the people you talk to aren't going to give a rip if you make fun of them, if it's good-natured ribbing, if it's, I'm just joshing you. But I think the point is that 80% they're not going to mind if you do that, but they're going to like you more if you do the opposite. Whereas the other 20%, maybe half of them aren't going to care at all about the good-natured ribbing and are just going to rib you right back. Or the other half of them aren't going to like you making fun of them no matter what. Interesting idea, concept. I have no idea. I really just don't know. But then what happens when you're in a group of people? Oh, this is tough. You're in a group of people, like an office setting, and you have one person who loves the good-natured ribbing and always is making fun of everybody else. And then you have other people who are tweeners, and they just, they say whatever, they make their normal jokes, but they're not constantly ribbing on people. That one person could be very influential. Are you going to become a pariah by not jumping in and making fun of everybody else? Can you just jump in and make fun of just that one person? I don't know, it's tough. I have that situation now. And everybody is very up and up, very positive about everything. But then this one person, I feel like, okay, let's get that good-natured ribbing on you. Let's hook that. And then that becomes more the norm, that this is the way that we're going to interact as an office. And then what'll happen is I'll pay that person a genuine compliment, and their response is always, "What? Why are you making fun of me?" I'm not. That was a genuine compliment. I genuinely thought you did a good job with that. Oh, hey, good job with that project. What? It went okay. I was serious. Good job with that project. So it's never as easy as just telling 3 jokes. But in general, I am for the uplifting of people. I'm for, put yourself down to make people laugh. I'm for bring other people up, and I'm for making people feel good about themselves. It's something that I've been struggling with for 17, 18 years. But we're getting better every day. And in any event, have a nice day and happy spring.